Welcome back to Hell with Truthful Sentiment and SonicFiend and myself, Darkrai.
Weather's great here. Pull up a chair. Have a cold beer.
Yep.
Well, we had to deal with your little pets.
Sassy Knuckles.
Knuckles, you didn't do shit. I don't know why you're so angry.
What? No, I did something.
I was the moral support.
Eggman, your golden nipples are really in the camera right there.
It's funny because they tried to give him more human-shaped proportions because it's so realistic and there are people in this game. We want to emphasize that. But it only makes him out to look even more rotund than usual, which says a lot.
And then this happens.
Just as a heads up, kids, don't try and look up what this Eggman looks like without his glasses on. He's frightening.
Also, another tip,
Yeah.
try not to punch electrical fences. Those hurt.
Well, not everyone is Knuckles. Not everyone has
Oh god,
to...
I love this. He's so excited.
I am the Eggman. This is my master plan.
Gotta go back in time.
Oh no, my hero. He's gone. Oh no, what a world. I'm so sad. All is
Gotta
lost.
Gotta love how Eggman tries to reassure Elise. Don't worry, he's not dead yet.
You were saying not to look up his model without glasses, but you could kind of see his eyes in just a good 40 seconds ago.
Yeah. It felt kind of awkward to say it, don't look it up, and then be able to see his eyes behind his glasses.
And now we
But I
pointed
mean,
it out,
you're
the people are
only
going to
getting
go back and look, and we will have scarred them forever. Good job, team. Pack in.
We're already scarring them by subjecting them to this hell right now.
Oh, that's their choice. They clicked the video.
I showed you guys the the concept model of Sonic for this game, right?
Yeah.
Where he's got like a kind of a down to him. He's very furry.
But better or worse than the original Boom Sonic design for Rise of Lyric, in which he looked nothing like his iconic portrayals.
No, he looked exactly the same as he does in stuff like Generations. His quills were a lot more defined.
Thud.
The Sonic's the only one that lands fine.
My head's spinning.
It's okay. There was nothing of importance in my head. That'll be just
I love this coming from Sonic right here.
Huh?
Oh
What?
shit.
Where? I just love how just how neutral and grumpy Sonic looks all the time.
Yep.
He doesn't look happy about anything.
This is the distant future, far removed from our own time.
How distant?
If you thought this plot wasn't DBZ before, here's more proof.
This is Ground Zero.
I'm gonna kick this rock.
hate that rock.
I hate nature. Why do I have to guard the Master Emerald? The Master Emerald is part of nature. I hate nature.
It's like through this whole game. Oh wait, no, this line right here.
Huh? You are the chosen one.
Yes.
Fine.
Good idea, Jason. I agree, Jason.
Why does Rouge nod at Shadow like he's looking at a you should do that. I'm important.
She's just checking her out.
Also, we're in new territory from now on, folks. You do not have to suffer by the hands of the evil loading screens no longer, thanks to the power of editing.
Would you say this is the best stage in the game?
No, actually.
No?
I'm definitely more a fan of Kingdom Valley.
It's funny you say that because with oh boy, when we get to that part, all I'll say is I used to like Kingdom Valley a lot. Now, I'm kind of on the verge of like really not liking it.
I'm probably mirroring what I said back in the. This is probably dating this commentary, but way back in the Rabid Fiend Road to Generations, back in the group channel, I know why they picked this stage because it's the most iconic stage for Generations. Silver's future and all that, but it is definitely not anyone's favorite. I don't think.
It's like in the very beginning, it shows a lot of the slowdown problems, and well, as we get more into the stage, you're gonna see more that's wrong with this level as well.
I appreciate the design. It's a very interesting.
Yeah.
It's got a very good atmosphere to it.
It's dystopian as all hell. I'll give it that.
There's certain Kraiken is keeping down a dystopia boner somewhere.
Don't worry, nobody knows who that is.
Well, they will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you holding up?
No, I swear I was not.
Because if you leave the joystick to neutral, that'll never happen.
I'm telling you, I was not even touching my controller. I never touch my controller during those sections.
Oh, you don't hop from rail to rail in this one?
I don't think so.
There's no way to there's no way to automatically just do it. You have to actually jump.
Oh, that's pretty inconvenient.
And I tried homing attack it. See, I was trying to do that, but I thought I could homing attack to it too. So that's what I tried before, and then that happened.
I saw a spot for Lightspeed dashing off in the distance.
Yeah, they're actual. I was just saying that, Christ City isn't anyone's favorite, but I will commend it for giving, multiple pathways during these grinding sections.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Looking at this now, I think of, Skyscraper Scramble, I think it was, or Skyscraper Scamper, something like that. From,
Scamper.
Sonic Unleashed.
Mm-hmm.
One, I think the stage is supposed to represent New Orleans.
Oh, this New Orleans.
And all you have to do is take down this guy. No, wait, no, never mind. You have to take down all these guys. Plus checkpoint.
Yeah, and these enemies get to be really, really annoying. Because these are the ones that you clip to the most when trying to homing attack them.
I just love how these organic animals just fly away when you hit them. Or just
you say organic.
Well, they're as organic as anything else in this game.
And as you can see, a prime example of the light dash just not wanting to work sometimes.
So you mean stiff and unresponsive. That's as organic as this game gets.
You know what I mean when I say organic.
Yes!
Oh, that was another one-up about to happen. You had 99 rings.
Yep! Which is why I kept that in.
Ugh.
I particularly like when Iblis worms die, just because they go limp.
See, parts like this are cool. Also, you cannot get these rings.
Never.
Trust me, it is impossible.
Which is weird, because why would you have them there in the first place, if that's the case?
I even tried
For the fuck
testing
of
it,
it.
or maybe if you I even tried testing it, maybe if you mash square, you'll do the light dash and get all of them. Nope.
Why does Sonic have to kick his legs like that's gonna break his fall?
It doesn't even feel like it increases your speed. It doesn't even feel like it increases your speed in Heroes. When you did that in Heroes, you actually went faster. When you do it here, it just feels like you're going the same speed.
It's just for show.
Yeah, it's just hey, look at me, I'm kind of swag.
I'm cool.
I'm the coolest.
Well, we're not playing as that character yet.
Maybe
Not
later.
yet, but it'll come.
Are you going? Well, at this let me start sense over. At the time of this recording, you're currently doing Silver Story, right?
I do need to re-record Sonic's final part, but technically Sonic is over. I am currently trying to re-record Sonic's final part, and yes, Silver's first 2 parts.
Alright, so Shadow will be last. For better or
Yep.
worse.
Shadow's ending is actually quite fitting to go into the last story, considering what happens.
True.
That rail seemed kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, it just took you on a loop to the path that you probably could have just jumped to. Like,
But it
why was
looked
that there?
cool.
And who installed that loop in a city?
See, this is why I keep certain things like this in, to show all of you people we're not nuts. They're just things in this game that don't make sense.
And these are flying pieces of rubble.
I'm not sure why this part needed to be loaded, considering it's just, you know, the same gameplay. It's not like it's loading a Elise or a Mach Speed section. It's the exact same thing you've been doing, just everything's a bottomless pit now.
That was so clutch back there. I don't know if you saw that. I was still able to jump off the edge of that little platform.
Oh, I
and
saw
still
it.
make it.
Yeah, you were really glued to that that piece of debris. Hello,
There's a
Iblis
lot
One.
of YOLO strats in this. A lot of YOLO strats.
Now you have 92 rings. You're gonna lose them again? 95 now.
I don't know.
I feel like you could Photoshop an Iblis
Got it.
worm into a claw machine, because its face has that kind of look to it.
Yeah. Except
that
you win
mount- that
absolutely
spring-
nothing. Not even crappy prizes.
That single spring back there is actually pretty tricky because, like, if the camera if the camera has no view of it whatsoever, Sonic's not gonna hit it.
Oh, here we go.
All you get from Iblis worm cranes are cars.
Now the Mach
Speaking of
Speed
cars,
and now the Mach Speed section of Crisis City, which is easily
Whoops!
the worst.
That wheel needs to come the fuck down.
You don't say.
and fittingly enough, there are sirens right outside my window.
And that eventually became an achievement, or a trophy. An achievable. In Sonic Generations, right?
So
Yeah, if you in modern Crisis City or Act 2, if you want to get pedantic, they recreate this section. If you get through without getting hit by any of the debris, you get a trophy. Which I did the first time when I played the game, and I can never do it again, and it pisses me off.
And yeah,
I'll see
this-
why you
this-
can't. Not
This
that
is not
hard.
only the hardest Mach Speed section, it's also like the cheapest. Like, you can't do anything about where the cars hit you, how fast they're gonna hit you. You have no control of anything but just, well, jumping, moving left and right like we've been doing this whole time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You just kind of have to hope.
Okay,
There's
you
really
got
nothing else you can do.
intangibility frames. Kind of gave you a saving grace there. Okay.
Okay. You just swerved to the right like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going
I don't even
home.
know how that happened. I was going straight, damn it.
Okay, so remember way back in what's the first stage called again?
First stage? Oh, Wave Ocean.
Wave Ocean. Thank you. I blocked so much of stuff on my mind. Remember back in Wave Ocean when we said it's not the best idea to light dash here or light dash in these sections? You want to do exclusively light dash throughout the rest of this stage because
Yep.
it's the only way to keep you straight.
In other words, SonicFiend fed you misinformation.
Well, I'm sorry. The game suddenly decided to do a 180. It's like, we led you to believe that, mashing X or square in this case wasn't the best option. Now it is.
You better be sorry. Apologize to the poor audience. You've lied to them. You've betrayed their trust. They trusted you to feed them information
I'm
on this
sorry.
shitty game.
Oh boy, like, the slowdown in this level is so real, but thank God it's over.
Can you miss that goal ring?
No.
No, it's impossible.
Does it just send you straight to it, or no matter where you run, do you just hit it?
Yeah.
If,
like,
if you're
you hit it
if
no
you're
matter
like
what.
on the general axis it's placed, it ends the stage automatically.
Ah.
No sweat for you. You're not the one that had to deal with those horrible controls, Sonic. Jesus. Anyway, we'll catch you next time, where, well, more hell. See ya.
Don't worry about it.